Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. I'm Steven, as you know. Sorry about the audio track being a little bit out of focus on the last episode. Um, basically, oh,
Previously on
be
Alan
quiet for a
Wake,
second.
I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
Episode 2 taken. I don't remember what I was saying now. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the audio track. Basically, on my editing software, I can zoom in to a point second, but it was literally half a point out of sync, so I could either move it to 0.1, 0.01 or 0.02, but not 0.01.05 or whatever. So, it's basically 0.1.5 of a second out of sync, but it's noticeable. So it's half a second out of sync, if that's right. No, it's half of a second. No, I don't know. If you've seen the previous episode, you know what I meant. You know what I meant. Where was I? Oh yes. Flashback to 3 years ago in New York. He's got groceries. Huh?
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
This in New York? Has New York ever seen weather like this? In real life? Huh. Ooh, a coffee maker. Could do with one of those at my place.
Coffee's on.
Love his hoodie. I've got a hoodie like that. Let's actually see if it starts making coffee. Nope. Go to Alice. That's a cool looking chair. Go to Alice. This is not Alice's room. Or her workshop, whatever.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Do you know who that looked like? That looked like Scene Klutzner. For the manuscript page.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time.
Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan? Alan, please check the fuse box.
Okay.
I'm right
Anyway, as I
here.
was saying, don't
I'm
those
on it,
pictures
honey.
look. If you
Please
know who he
hurry.
is, Scene Klutzner.
I'm right
I
here,
think I'm
baby.
pronouncing his last name.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Hi, okay.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Aw, they're gonna have sex. That's a nice sight. That sort of snow thing. Though it looked like they lived in a tower, kinda. Bright Falls, the present day.
How do you
Yeah, it's
feel,
pretty
Mr.
nice.
Wake?
Pretty nice,
Any
terrific.
nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no
That's the
time.
doctor.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head. I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
Fishing advice, everyone. That's what you get from Alan Wake. Fishing advice. Hey, see you old crazy later.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you.
Crazy
just
woman.
in case.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her
There's
office
some stuff I
down the
want to show you.
corridor.
Oh, not yet.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
Okay.
The sheriff
I
wants
know.
to see you in her office, Mr. Wake.
I wanted to show the viewers that. Whoops.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Pick up the cell phone.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called
Mr. Wake, can I
Lover's
help
Peak.
you with anything?
Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the silk corridor.
Sorry, that annoyed me.
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here! Thank you, man, thank me tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward. Okay, listen, you gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was. It was a goddamn space alien! I know it sounds like something a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
That was actually the first time I ever listened to that guy fully. So, that's why I wasn't talking then. Okay, so fence on the left. How do we get through? We kick it open. We seem to have a Chuck Norris kick going on there.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Barry?
Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. Oh, I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
And drunk guy sleeping. Ooh. I guess I have that one. Strange, I don't ever remember collecting that one.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push...
I kinda got bored of that.
I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their...
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Oh, my! Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
You almost got hit by a car.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak.
Don't yawn.
The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl, and, more importantly, a fan. Dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you.
What a freak.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in
Ignore
the car...
Barry. This is Bucktooth Charlie, the Colombian mammoth. BAFM. Badass mother. BAMF.
You shot a guy and his body just
Elderwood.
disappeared? When was the last
Sounds
time
like
you
something
slept?
from Skyrim.
Are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week. And someone's got Alice. And everything's just... Wait here.
Like when you say stuff like
I
that?
dislike Barry in the beginning of the game. Who's just sort of like, oh, you're crazy.
I think this is the form you wanted.
Poor puppy.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk.
It's up there.
Nice spot, too.
See where that radio antenna is? It's near that.
If you have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
See? I could tell the future.
Seriously, Al, you can't
Blah,
just
blah,
go
blah.
and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster.
It just annoys me. This game is like one of the main reasons I got into writing. It inspired me so much.
Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn debate, Barry.
Sorry,
I'm
I was
going to
typing
Lover's
something
Peak.
to someone
He
on
said to
Skype
come
because they
alone.
want to call me, which they have tried to call me.
I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Who's the cavalry? I want to know who the cavalry was.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist.
I wonder what you meant by deliverance. I've never really known. I just turn off the lights just to pretend that he'll be safer, even though the Taken thrive in the darkness. Oh, that's what they're called, by the way. They're called Taken. The main enemy, the
Oh, this place is trying to kill me.
Can't turn that off.
There's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15%.
Blood. I don't know if there's normally a chest around here, but I'll save it for later on. So we do come back here.
Wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you here
Manuscript page.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. It wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest.
Well, before we go off to the woods today to be...
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Okay. Well, basically, I'm gonna end the episode here. Before we go into the big woods and get a massive surprise, you know, there's a play on the nursery rhyme. If you go down to the woods today, you saw it. I'm just gonna shut up. Alright, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. Please subscribe, like, favourite, you know, the whole kit and caboodle. I love that word, kit and caboodle. I don't know why. I don't even remember where it's from. I don't even know who told me to. It's just been in my head since I was really young. Like, it means the whole, like, doing all of it, basically. So, like, subscribe, favorite. Okay. I'm really gonna go now. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Bye. Bye. Bye.